Y'all, hold on to your seats for what I'm about to tell you. Now, you remember this story, right? Rest in peace to Denise Brody. We are in Rockdale County, a part of Metro Atlanta, like Conyers, Covington, Georgia. Now, she passed away from AIDS because her husband never told her that he had it. Okay, her husband is Cleveland Brody. Okay, so I have an update for y'all. Let me show his picture because y'all, police believe there are more victims. This is now 62-year-old Cleveland Brody. Okay, now Denise, his wife, passed away. Now, at first, they didn't know what she had because she previously had cancer, and she fought that battle and won. When she got sick again, they thought it was cancer, but it wasn't until she was on a ventilator and her daughters got new doctors that they finally ran an HIV test and realized that she had AIDS that she had for like 5 years, and he never ever told her. Okay, and this video that I'm going to show you guys is the bond hearing they had because his lawyers are trying to get him out on bond because he's been locked up since, let's see, July of this year in 2023. He's been charged with felony reckless conduct, HIV, from an infected person. Now, he was arrested for not disclosing his status to his wife, but also he had a relationship with a woman after his wife, and she also said the same thing, that he never disclosed his status to her, okay? Now, a third woman also came forward and said he never disclosed his status to me. And these are women that he's had relationship with here in the year 2023. He has been arrested in jail all this time. His bond was like $3 million. Well, he went to court recently and they were like, hey, his lawyer is asking for a $100,000 bond. You're going to hear from Denise Brody, his wife who passed. You're going to hear from her brother. He's taking the stand, solidifying to us, my sister did not know. My sister did not know that he had HIV. Like, she was never told that, okay? That's what he's saying. Y'all, I promise you, when his lawyer stood up and said why his bond should be reduced, first of all, he says that not only did his wife know, but all the victims knew that he disclosed his status to all these victims. And then when they said, who's going to take care of him when he gets out, if he gets out on bond? Y'all, why is somebody standing beside, why is there a woman that his lawyer named, y'all? He said, yes, he's in a relationship with such and such. I think her name is Alice. I think he said. She's in a relationship with Alice, right? He's in a relationship with Alice, okay? So Alice has to know what's going on because if they're going to let him out on bond at your home, you got to know what's happening. He's probably telling her, well, baby, I told them, and I don't know why they're all doing this to me. Look, pray for her, y'all. We're not going to judge whoever Alice is, but pray for her that this video finds her. Now, this is like the third update I've done on this story, but I do want to let y'all know because even the police say they believe there are more victims, and I believe it because when I had this story posted on my Facebook page, somebody in the comments said that he was a whole hoe out in these Atlanta streets at his job, that he was messing with women right and left, and these women knew he was married. So listen up. Look at this picture right here of Mr. Cleveland Brody. Okay, let me show the other picture again. If you have had sex with this man at all, be it protected or unprotected, you need to go get checked. So if you live in the Atlanta area, he lives in Rockdale County. If you came to visit the ATL and have a little bit of fun with him, baby, you need to get checked. And if he did not disclose to you his status, you need to go to the Rockdale Police Department and let them know so that they can put them charges on his behind. Now, the judge did, you're going to see in the video, I cut the video, y'all. It was so long, but Let me tell you before I show it. The judge did not give them the $100,000 bond that the lawyer wanted to give. The judge gave him a $1.5 million bond, $500,000 for each charge, because there are 3 charges of reckless conduct from an HIV-infected person, okay? If he is able to post bond, he has to have an ankle monitor on, and he also has to be under house arrest from the hours of 5 p.m. to 7 a.m. And I think his brother and his mother were in the court, and they might be able to get the money up. I'm not sure. Let me know your thoughts on this story, okay? What's so sad is he might not get that much time because of the laws here in Georgia. He might not be able to give the max 5 years per charge, which since he's 62 and prison doesn't age you well, maybe he will. I'm not going to speak that. Anyway, if this story finds you, Alice, with him, the woman who's in a relationship with him currently, honey, he lied to you, okay? Those women did not know that he had HIV, okay? So, again, here's the video, you guys. Thank you.
By knowingly having HIV with the intent to transmit it. Judge, there are 3 named victims in the 3 warrants. Victim DB, I'm using initials instead of their name. She contracted HIV/AIDS from this defendant between the dates of 2017 and 2022. She did die as a result of contracting HIV from this defendant. Another victim is named EQ, and this defendant had unprotected sex with EQ between the dates of October 28th, 2022 through March 2nd of 2023. Another victim is ND, and he had sex with her between the dates of March of 2023 and July of 2023. We are past the 90 days. The state would ask for a $3 million bond, 1 for each victim.
All right. Anything that you'd like to tell me about Mr. Brody, Mr. Willis?
Yes, Your Honor. Does the court have any objection to me proceeding my trial?
That's up to you. You can do
Do you have any objection to this one?
I don't have any objection, but there is one witness who would like to address the court, Judge.
All right, wait a minute. You got a witness?
Correct.
Well, why didn't you call him when you were on your side?
I neglected to, Judge.
You ever done this before?
No, Judge.
Forgotten to call one? Call your witness. Let's get this moving, please.
Sir, will you please take the stand? Do you solemnly swear in affirmative testimony you will give the court in the matter now pending will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? So help you God.
I do.
All right, you take a seat. Tell the judge what you have to say about bond only.
Mine only.
Bond only.
Good morning, Judge, to the court. I really want to speak to the county of Rockdale regarding bond for Mr. Brody. As the court may have heard, Mr. Brody is what his charges are. There's really, it will be a tragedy to release Mr. Brody back into the county of Rockdale. Mr. Brody has been in the county of Rockdale for several years, and of most of those years he was married to my sister, who contracted HIV, died of AIDS, from her husband, Mr. Brody. At no time during all those years did Mr. Brody let my sister know in any type of way that he had HIV. And Mr. Brody has also had contact with several other women, 2 which the court knows of, that either from Rockdale County or other counties. That actually shows that Mr. Brody has no intent to do right by the people of the county of Rockdale and inform them of his condition. So for the court to allow him to go back into the county thinking that he would do the right thing would be a total injustice to the people in the county of Rockdale.
Thank you very much.
Any cross-examination?
There's no cross-examination.
Thank you, sir. You can come down. Do you have any other witnesses you wish to call?
No, Your Honor.
We have no witnesses to call.
I was just going to make a problem.
Listen, Judge,
Go ahead, Richard.
thank you, Judge. Mr. Brody is 61 years old. He actually just turned 61 years old this past September. Mr. Brody, at 17 years old, joined the Marines where he was honorably discharged. He served in the Marines for 4 years where he was honorably discharged. From there, Your Honor, he moved to Texas. But he has been in this particular area since 2004. He's resided in the Rockdale County area and is released on bond. He would also be residing in the Rockdale area with Miss Alice Williams. Judge, we do have her information. They're actually in a relationship at this point. We expect, Judge, that once this case actually goes to trial, that we will also prove that his status was made clear to all of the individuals in this circumstance. One thing that the state did not